Well, hello everyone. Thank you for you. Hello everyone. Thank you for joining me today. I'm Ellie from Ellie Art Designs. Today I'm going to do something a bit different. I am going to do a tabletop as you've seen me do before, some of you, if you have been watching my channel. But today I'm going to be doing like a swipe design using blues. I want to sort of give it that ocean look, or certainly those ocean colors. And then I am just going to put some cell activator on it and try and get some cells happening. I have made a table like this before and it turned out beautiful, and I'm just hoping this one does too. So let me talk through the colors. So this is my base color, just plain white from Global Paint. I have added some Global pouring medium into it, and I've made it a bit thicker than I would if I was doing a Dutch pour. So that's that color. I'm so scared I'm going to tip these cups over. I better get them down. All right, this is just cool blue, nothing fancy, just cool blue. Again, thicker than I normally would mix it, so it's just paint and water. I have got, put them in order of how I'm going to pour. So I have got dark sea, again global, bit thicker. I'm just going to put these in order. I've got the turquoise, and I have just added some more blue, cool blue into it, just to give it a bit more of a blue turquoise rather than the green. And that's that one. I've made a lot of that. It's nice. I have got Pebeo iridescent green blue. I have got is the Tahiti with a little bit of cool blue and a little bit of turquoise. So I just want to make it a nicer sort of light turquoise colour. I've got a bit of yellow just to add a little bit of sand just on the edges. Hopefully that'll work. And I've got some gold as well. This is just, I forgot the right, yep, this is Global's gold. And I have got just Global white just to add a few splashes of white just to make it look like waves, kind of, you know, evident. Also for my cell activator, I've just got Amsterdam, I think it's lamp black, with Australian Floetrol, and I have also made up some Amsterdam gold with some Australian Floetrol as well. So a lot of mixing has been going on here. I've got my board. I have covered it with resin, but the resin didn't, it's kind of moved a little bit on the board. So I have sanded it back, but I don't know if I've sanded it back enough. It's still got I don't know if you can see it, but it's still got a few things showing, like I can actually feel the wood grain there. So I'm hoping that's not going to interfere with my design. I gave it a really good sand and it still just wasn't seem to go down. So let's hope that's not going to be an issue. All right, let's get started with my base color. Okay, one more color that I forgot about. I have got some metallic pearl from Global as well. And one other thing, I have just got some leftover base color that I used for another picture, and I'm just going to use this to help me move the paint when it's time to tilt. Just in case you're wondering, what's that color? Well, it doesn't matter what color it is, it's really just there to help me move. All right, now we're going to get started. Oh, I get nervous doing things that is a little bit out of my comfort zone. Even though I've done a tabletop like this before, it's still a bit scary. It's just so much paint, and you know, the thought of messing it up is just really scary. Just going to swirl it around enough that I can put the other colours on. All right, starting off with my darker colours and going lighter. Making sure I overlap with my colours so I don't have gaps of white. Oops, it's okay, that'll be wiped off. Just hope I have enough to bring it down. Oops. No. Just going to put a little bit more of this on the top. I'm just worried I'm not going to have enough to move it all. Okay, where am I up to? Alright, oh, I'm just going to put a, I feel like it's too early for yellow. Alright, well, just do it. Just a little bit of yellow. What I did before was actually a smaller canvas, so I just got to hope I've got enough paint to get through to the end of all this one. Where are we? Gold. Just put a little bit of this throughout. This is just the metallic white. And same with this, just to give it a bit of white. All right, I'll try and bring that down a bit if I can. All right, don't doubt, just do it. All right. You probably can't see what I'm doing, so I've just put the black on the spatula. I'm just going to put a little bit of gold on it. A lot. Whew. Okay, let's just do it. How nice is that? I think I'll just paint spatulas because that's gorgeous. All right, a little bit more. All right, I probably won't need that other paint, but I really need this to move, so I'm just going to pour some more here. Probably want a lot of yellow, but I've got to fill that bottom bit. It's not too bad. Probably would have, if I was going to swipe the board, I'd probably just put more of the colours on there just to try and bring that out. I mean, I didn't want a lot of yellow, I really do want blue. The colour that really didn't move much was the dark sea. It's kind of there, but maybe it was just too thick. It's probably a little bit thick, but it's not too bad. I'm quite happy with it. I would have liked that to have stayed more in its cells, and I might just still try. And I don't like this bit. Obviously, it's showing the white. I'll see if I can tilt it over, but I really don't think it's got much tilt left in it. Okay. Did get that to move in the end. It's still a bit disappointed the top's kind of gone a bit wonky, but you know, it's all right. The pattern is interesting. It still has that beachy feel. It's got a bit of a swirl thing happening, but that's okay, you know. Beaches aren't exactly straight either. I'm going to try and just see if I can get that blue to straighten up its cells a bit, but I don't know if I'll have much luck, but we'll just see how it goes. Yeah, I don't think it's moving at all. Yeah, I don't want to stretch it so much that it starts to tear. I'm quite happy with that, even the way it is. It's not perfect, but I'm quite happy with it. I mean, it's got a few things that are a bit wonky. I don't know why that's going like that. Let me just see if I can. The thing is, I've already made it go one way. Now I'm asking it to go another way. No, I'm going to leave it because I don't want it to tear its pigments, and I can already see that it's getting a bit funny there. But when it's dry, I may even look at see what can I touch up with my, you know, with a paintbrush or something. I don't know what's going on there. It looks like there's something in it, so I'm going to just play around with the skewer and see if I can make that as part of the pattern. But overall, I am really happy with it. Probably next time, bit thinner paints and a bit more of the blue coming through than the sand. I didn't really want a lot of sand. Let's just call these rocks. Why not? It's abstract art. In the name of abstract art, anything goes. That's my theory anyway. All right, that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to see what I can do to touch it up with once it's dry. And I'll take you in for a close-up and have a look at some of those lacing and cells that have come up. Some are better than others. And yeah, we'll take it from there. Here we go. So we've got some really beautiful cells here with the blues. This line that you can see here, I don't know why that didn't stretch. That's the dark sea. It just obviously was too thick. I don't know. I thought I'd tested it all, but don't like the amount of yellow, but I do like the action with the lacing, and you get, you know, of course, a little bit of, there we go, that's how the camera likes to look. So you got some shimmer there, which is nice, and when I resin it, that's going to come up really nice. A bit messy there, but I just couldn't get it to move. Lesson is that you use a bit more paint, colours on top, and spread them out a bit more, I think, go down a bit more. But I think that that pearl metallic has come up really nice. I really love this white strip here with the blue coming through its cells. So some really pretty spots. You know, I don't mind there's a bit of white showing because, you know, waves have, of course, I mean, the ocean has waves. But I must admit, when I look at it, I'm wondering if it looks a bit more like a planet. I don't know. But anyway, let's see when it's dry, and I'll give it a coat of resin, and you will see it then. All right then, bye. This table's just turned out really pretty. Lots of shine on it. I actually ended up putting gold around the edges because I really didn't like the paintwork around the sides. But it's just looking really pretty. The only thing is I do wish I had put more paint on it so that I could have stretched it out a bit better, because there's some parts that are a little bit wonky, like there. And here I'm not sort of overly wrapped with that bit. But overall, I think it's turned out really nice. So there's another table done. See you in the next one. Bye.